Okay. Yeah, that was my look. That was my fault. I didn't have to hit the live button. Ah! Okay. Okay. Add to the stream. Add to
Okay.
stream. Okay. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
I look a mess.
Okay. Now, I gotta see. Let me see. Let me call my. Okay. So I've invited some folks to the broadcast. Wait a minute, I got 3 people. Okay.
Should I turn this way? I'll do. Damn, that look dark.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while since I did a live broadcast on here. Oh man, I forgot somebody. Oh Lord, I don't know how to find her right quick. Anyway, I hope she see it. Let me find. And, um, there she go. Wait a minute. Oh no, I just missed it again. There she go. Did I get her? Okay. Okay. All right. So
Can you see me good? Do I look
yeah,
dark?
I can see you.
Oh, okay.
I can see what you, but it's kind of dark. If you maybe if you open your shades in the back.
I got them. I should have went outside.
Yeah, I mean, if it's comfortable for you, wherever it's comfortable for you.
Yes, I mean, sure. I can take this outside. Let me
Okay.
see. Oh, let me see. I don't see why it's so dark up. Okay, how
Okay,
about
I
now?
can see you. It's good. It's good right there. It's good.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Let me see. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, guys. So anyway, let's going back to my introduction. Welcome to my channel, Justina Thompson Kente Journey Back Home to the Gambia. And I haven't done a live broadcast in quite some time. Um, so, but here with us today is my good friend Cheryle Washington Suno, and I was introduced to Cheryle. Let me slide my thing over. My thing look like it's kind of, I don't know what's going on. Like, wait a minute. Okay, there I go. I'm in the middle now. All right. So I was introduced to Cheryle by one of my good friends, Sanku Suso. Actually, um, we call him Sax over in the Gambia. And Sax was my driver, and became my good friend and my advisor as I was doing some of my mission work over in the Gambia. And so, of course, Sax was driving Cheryle. And of course, when he heard her American accent, he quickly told Cheryle about me and called me and connected us. And we talked that day, and we've been talking ever since. And
Yeah.
since then, Cheryle has become a good friend and also became a member of my board. I still can't get this right. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. And she has become a board member to my nonprofit organization that I set up over in the Gambia, West Africa. And it was so wonderful. I was hoping that I could get to Gambia while she was there, but the finances just was not rolling right. And so I missed her trip over there this summer, but we are definitely planning to go back again this fall, and so I'm excited about that. We'll be on the continent of the Gambia at the same time, and we'll be able to share and experience the smiling coast over there. So um, I was trying to get Cheryl while she was over in the Gambia, but it just didn't happen. She was busy. I was busy. I'm trying to hustle and get my monies together. Lord have mercy. I mean, it has been a task because I am now working outside of my profession, my trade, and so just gig working, trying to make ends come together so that I can travel and go on my sabbatical when I'm supposed to. I actually had a trip scheduled, paid for my plane ticket to go to Ecuador and canceled it. So that was kind of upsetting.
Oh wow!
And but yeah, I know $500.
Oh.
And I didn't go because things just did not work out. I wasn't feeling right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't feel right about stuff, and so you just don't act on them. Although
Yeah.
I lost that money, but I do plan on going and seeing my good friend Lois, which I've met through my husband. I can't wait to go and visit with her over in Ecuador. I'm just waiting for them prices to drop right. So I'll be going there. But anyway, getting back to Cheryl. So, y'all, Cheryl is living on both sides of the pond. She is living here in the USA and over in the Gambia. And I'll let her do her, I guess, intro and tell you a little bit about herself and how she was able to get over. How did you first find out about the Gambia, Cheryl? Let's start there.
Well, I met my sister-in-law on Facebook, and
Mhm.
we were, talking back and forth. She would call me, and we talk on the phone, and we just had been talking, and being friends, and just enjoying talking. And she was telling me about Gambia and Africa, what the life was like. And to tell you honest truth, Tina, I've been trying to go to Africa for the last 15, 20 years, and I
Wow.
prayed on it and asked God to allow me to go some kind of way, And so when I started, conversating and being, I was real close to my sister-in-law before she became my sister-in-law, you know
Okay.
and then and back then we used to talk on Skype. They didn't
Okay.
have the video thing. We used to talk on Skype.
Uh
So
huh.
then her brother had called me, what she was her brother called me, but I brushed him off because I said, I ain't dating nobody way in Africa. That's too far. That's a long ways to be in a relationship. I don't do that. And, so she tried to talk me into it, and I was telling her all making all these excuses. So then, he got in touch with me. He kept calling and pursuing me and pursuing me and pursuing me, and when I talked to her on Skype, then he'll come in and get on the line, and I said I'm not, I ain't trying to deal. I'm not trying to go through this. I ain't got time for all this. This is too much for me. Long distance
Mhm.
relationship. I can barely do a close up relationship. said that ain't for me, but we just continue to talk and we continue to talk for a whole year before I ever went over there, you know.
Okay.
And then, he told me, he said, I can't be your boyfriend. I gotta be your husband.
Oh, did y'all hear that? Now,
That,
I would
that's
say I but Cheryl, let me interject right there. I would dare say, this is what I'm saying. A lot of the African American women, I don't think this is a African American women problem. Only a African American women. I think it's just a Western problem all the way across the board. I don't care what race you are. The men here just find it hard to commit.
yes,
And over
yes,
in the continent, they don't have
yes.
no problem committing and
At
you know
all. At
having a
all.
problem with because being wanting to be your wife.
At
You
all.
know,
I'm telling
or
you.
your I'm gonna say not wife, but your husband.
And husband, yes. Girl, every time I go over there, and I meet somebody, especially with my husband's friends, they are always talking about, do you know any women that, they want a nice man? And they are good men too. They nice, they good men.
Wow.
I mean, the whole Gambia is so nice and peaceful, and the people are warm and friendly, and they always asking you, you okay? You all right? And the men are so nice. They really are. They are really nice men. And
Yes.
and then my husband, he's a policeman for the president of the country. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, but and they are hard working men. Trust me. They
Yes.
work hard. They don't make good money, but they work hard. They are hard working men.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, they want wives, because the thing about Gambia is that I found, and I go over there often. The thing I found that the white women will go over there and get the black men, and then they
Say
talk
that.
bad about the black women to the black man, so that he don't even want a black woman.
Right.
They make themselves look good to those African men over there. But because they can go over there, and the men, all they see is white women, because American women they don't go over there. Now some of them are going over
Right.
there, and some families are leaving the US to go over there because of the land is cheap, and you can have your own business, and Gambia can be built up. It's a nice place. It's peaceful. It's quiet. You don't have to worry about drugs, drive-by shootings, robbing, and all of that. It's a peaceful place. They don't allow all of that stuff. Over there, like it is over here. It's nothing like over here. It's not.
Right.
And I mean, the men are plentiful. You know, they are plentiful, and
Girl, say that again.
the men are plentiful, and they love
And
American women.
yes, and I tell all my girlfriends who are single and who are looking for somebody serious, man. They look at me like I'm crazy, like I got two heads on. I'm like, look, if you can't find nobody, I'm telling you, Africa is like the land of milk and honey.
Yes, yes, because
I mean, it's so populated with us.
yes,
People that look like us
like
that
us.
believe and
Yes,
they are traditional. They believe
yes.
in family.
Family, yes, they treat you like family. When you
Yes,
go over there, I don't care where you go over there, they treat you like family. I mean, it's just a
yes,
whole family thing, and it makes you
yes,
feel so good, because people over here, they don't, they barely want to speak to you, but over there they speaking, and they treat you like family, invite
yes,
you, come and eat. They always feeding you.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah, and see, one reason that I've been through some bad marriages with the men over here in this United States of America, and
Hmm.
I had given up. I didn't even want a husband, no more husbands. I didn't want any more husbands. And I prayed on it. I said, Lord, don't send me another husband. I said, but if you do, make sure he's a praying man and he loves you like I love you. And my husband, he's a Muslim, but he prays all the time. And I'm not Muslim, I'm Christian. And he set me for who I am. And he's a good person. I
And
mean,
again, and that's a good point, Cheryl, because over in the Gambia, there is no warring against Muslim and Christian. They respect
right,
each other's religions.
right,
They marry
right,
each other. And it's
right.
just like one big happy family.
Yes,
They know on Sunday we
yep,
go to church and we pray. That's our worship time. We know on Fridays they go to the mosque. That's their prayer time and
mhm,
their worship time. And
yep,
so that's the wonderful thing about
yep,
being over in a country like that that's so welcoming and loving, and they receive us. They call you sister or brother with
yes.
open
Oh,
arms. And
auntie.
hmm,
Auntie.
oh,
The first time they called me auntie, I was thinking, I said, maybe she some kid to me, but that's just how they are. They just
yeah,
family oriented. It's family. I mean, it's family. I mean, they welcome you over there. They welcome
yes,
black people over there. They do. You
yes,
know, and just like you said, the Christians and the Muslims, even some of the programs they join together. You know,
yes,
have
yes,
um, yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's really nice.
yes,
And like I said, in Gambia, if you want to open a business, they got plenty of, it's a land of opportunity for real.
yes,
It's a land of
yes.
I got land over there because I'm planning on building a compound or maybe an Airbnb or whatever. But
Hmm.
the land is not expensive. It's
Yes.
was not expensive, and I got pretty much land over there, and it's just it's a nice place. It is. It's so peaceful.
Yeah, and it's so easy to open up businesses here in America. You have so much red tape that you got to
Yes,
deal with. Man, you
yes,
could. I mean, you almost in the poorhouse before you even open the doors to your business.
yep,
You
yep,
know, and I mean, because I went through so much stress with my business trying to find workers. I mean, you have the land. I mean, I'm telling you, it's just people need jobs there. So when you go there,
yes,
you have to
yes,
go with the mindset of opening a business and you know partnering with the Gambians, um, and also employing them, and they're more than happy to
yes,
to to work for you and to help your business um, be successful because if your business is successful, that means they're getting a paycheck.
that's right.
You
That's
know,
right. That's
and
right.
so yeah, man, and so that's why I'm just like, but I'm oh God, I've been going there since 2006, man, and I beg people, and out of those 15 years or more that I've been going, I've only gotten like two groups of people to go with me, and I just
Mhm.
because of how they perceive what Africa, the continent of Africa, is like. And I'm so thankful to
Right.
God that we have this YouTube channel now and Instagram and all the social media. I wasn't all into social media and stuff, but during the pandemic, my brother turned me on to YouTube.
Uh-huh.
I guess 2020, yeah, 2020. Now, one of my journalists that worked with me when I went over there to do a container delivery to the village told me about YouTube. That was in 2019. I ain't
Mhm.
pay him a lick of attention because I
Mhm.
was like, YouTube. He was like, Tina, yes, you need a YouTube channel. Let people know what you're doing. And I was
Mhm.
like, what? And I didn't pay no attention. I got a Facebook page. That's enough for me. But I didn't know how social media really could impact your business.
Yes.
Um, how it can influence, you know, people in the
Hmm.
right way. It can be good, bad too, but it can really influence you in a very good way, in a positive way, if you using your platform um in a positive way
Right.
to, to help people. And that's what I'm
Right.
about. It's about
Right.
helping people.
Right.
Yeah. And
Right.
so what is this? Comments on your stream,
Click on
y'all.
the click on the comment to
Click
show it
on
on
comment to
screen.
show it on screen. Oh, okay. Well, let's hide that because I don't. Yeah, okay. Um. So anyway, um. So yeah. So that's what I was saying. So now that I'm well aware of the power that social media have, I'm trying to get more into it and everything. And so
Mm-hmm.
when I go over there in and it's between September and October when we go over there. My journalist friend, honey, I'm gonna have him educate me
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
how to work this thing because we have a lot of work to do in our mission back there in the village,
Yeah.
and so I plan on using this thing to the fullest, taking advantage
Right.
of it fully,
Right.
um,
Right.
but anyway, so share some more things that you planning on doing. Once you get over there, and what would you say to like young people? Like my sister, she's muted herself, but she's on there. I've been asking her for 100 years because she's a seamstress and she have her own clothing line, beginning of her clothing line.
Oh
And
yeah.
so, yeah, and so I've been trying to get her to come over and go with me so that she can meet the ladies. And we have 42 women who, we're going to be doing a fashion show when I get over there. They have already started sewing clothes for the fashion show. And my two daughters are supposed to come with me as well. So,
Oh, okay. My
and
daughter
so,
says
hmm.
my daughter said she wanted to go with me the next time I go too.
Well,
She was she was talking about
hopefully,
getting to get her hair braided. I said that's a long way to go just for
yeah.
you
I
know.
don't blame you. But yeah, so I'm hoping that you know, we would we would connect and they would travel more, you with us and feel the same connection that we feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you
yeah.
don't want to build all of this legacy and no, and it's just sitting there when you expire.
Right,
You know?
right. But what I really was, what I'm really hoping to do, I really want to do is to help. Like I told, Maya, I want to help with the women empowerment group, because because of the conditions over there, times are hard for the people over there, for the women especially. And I talked to one guy when I was over there a couple of weeks ago, and he was telling me that at night, because he had a store, and he was saying that some of the young girls come out there at night, prostituting because they don't have no job, and that's the only way they can eat. And I
Right,
was thinking, and he said they're not bad girls, but he said if you hungry, what you gonna do, and
right.
I was just saying, something needs to be done for real.
Yes,
Something really needs to be done. Those women, they really need some help. They need
yes.
what. And another thing that I learned about the women over there, they so used to the white women coming over there and the men going after the white women that the black women over there, they always bleaching their skin,
Right,
and you got to
right.
love the skin that you're in.
That's
You
right.
got to love who you are,
Exactly.
don't change just, to look good for, to look like somebody else. You got to love who you are because it's some
You
beautiful
got
black
that
women
right.
and they
Yes.
wear some beautiful dresses. I mean, just I've seen women with, young girls with beautiful dresses, and they won't even. They was just going to the market or whatever,
Right.
because
Girl, they be dressed up. They be dressed up going to the field.
yes, yes, yes. The talent is real over there. I mean, them African outfits, girl. I said, Lord, if I could lose some weight and get me a few of those, because the fabric over there is beautiful, and it's
Yes.
everything is
Yes.
cheap, you know.
Yes.
I just wanted, help do something for the women empowerment group, and I wanted to help because, it's a lot of people that, I mean, they're still happy and friendly, but they're poor, and I wanted to do something to get some type of business going where I could help feed the people, like, maybe
Yes.
start a chicken farm or something, scared as
Girl, that's where I'm going to. That's where I'm going to.
girl, scared as I am of chicken. I said I will start a chicken farm, because they'll work. You just gotta do what you need to do, build the fence and get the chickens. I've been watching that on YouTube, and the
Yes.
chicken farms. But it's so many businesses that you can do over there. It's so many
Girl,
businesses.
it's wide open.
You know.
Girl, look, my husband be laughing at me because he's like, Tina, you're not even an outdoors person. But I'm telling you, when you get over there, it's so freeing over there. So you just want to try everything.
Yes.
You just want to try everything. Because I'm like, girl, I ain't never thought about a farm until I went to Africa.
Me either. And I've been scared of
these women, girl, and they're using these antiquated tools, and girl, they making it happen.
Yeah.
I'm like, Lord have mercy. And I'm like, what would they be able to do if we shipped over just some up-to-date used tools for their farm? You know what I mean? You know how much more that would help them?
Right.
Like some of my friends, they and I didn't even notice until during the pandemic. He shared with me, the secretary of the mission for me over there. He said they grew rice. I never knew that, and I've been knowing them for years.
Yes.
He's growing rice, and I'm like, what?
They had a rice field.
Oh yeah, I got to get you a tiller or something to help you. Double that rice, that produce, so that you can make some money off of that.
Yeah, because
just for them to consume themselves, but that's a money maker right there.
Yeah,
because the locals eat rice every day,
every single day, every day,
Yes.
I got so tired of rice, I didn't know what to do. But yes, every day, girl, they love rice. That's them.
Girl, let me tell you something. But Benetton's so good, girl. I can eat Benetton every day. I can eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, Benetton is good, and I think it was couscous I had that I liked too, and that wasn't rice, but it was good,
Yeah.
And I found this little I call it a restaurant because everybody go there and order the food, and it won't but $100. That's one,
Right.
And it was so good. But somebody said, what would you do with a chicken farm? But a chicken farm would be good because, you just, have a whole lot of chickens. You can sell the chickens, cheap,
Yes, sell the chickens. Take the eggs.
Yes, they eat a lot
and sell the eggs.
They have a lot of
you consume some and sell some.
Yeah.
And then once you have so many eggs, you can start selling the chicks.
Yes.
The layers, you can start selling them.
Yeah,
to other people, so that they can start their own chicken farm.
They'll buy the chickens. They'll buy the chickens because if they buy the chickens, then they can grow. They can keep them going. In their own. Because they have chickens. They buy chickens and keep them. And then another good thing is bakery, because
girl,
they have bread. They love their bread every day. I had to
Yes.
help them get away because my husband found out I like sweet bread and he was buying it every day. Look, after he walked me for miles and miles and miles, then he gonna keep giving me sweet bread. I said, that's defeating the purpose because I'm trying to lose. He
Oh my
found out
God.
I like sweet bread, girl. He was bringing bread. I said, Lord, that's not gonna work because I don't eat bread like that. I'm trying to lose weight. But they eat bread every day, you know.
Yes.
But
Yes.
those people, I mean, they are farmers from the heart because they like they said, you grow what you eat and eat what you grow, you know.
Yes.
And they be
Yes.
out there, those markets selling their stuff, and you know, they just happy people. Happy.
Yes. And that's the thing. I went the first year I went over there in 2006. I realized, Cheryl, I did not need all the stuff that I thought I needed to
Girl.
make me happy.
Yes.
When
Yes.
you hit that moment, it's just like a game changer. I'm just
Yes.
like, I don't need all this stuff. Now I'm just sitting here looking at this stuff like, what am I gonna do? No,
Girl.
actually, it's a burden because now I'm trying to figure out how in the world I'm gonna pack or sell all of this stuff I have in order for me to get over there.
Yeah.
You
Because
know?
you know one thing about Africa that I learned what it does to me, because I get all in the culture. I ain't, you know, I'm not one of them people go over there. Well, I ain't doing this, and I ain't, girl. I get over there, and they think that's what they call me. You're a Gambian woman. You're a
Yes.
Gambian woman, and my name is Sierra. Everybody call me Sierra. You know, that's my Gambian name.
My name is Fatu.
For real. I got my stepdaughter's name is Fatu. Yeah,
Yes, I'm the
but
first
mine is
daughter. They
Sierra.
say Fatu is the first daughter, so I'm the eldest daughter.
Oh, okay. A lot of
Yeah,
Fatus over there. Yeah, but
yeah,
yeah, and but what Africa did to me, it made me appreciate what I have, you know,
yes,
because these people work with a whole lot less. A
yes,
whole lot, you know, a whole lot less. I mean, you know, when I first went over there, I brought a broom back because the broom that they use, you know, I was saying, my God, you know, and they be sweeping dirt. They sweep dirt, you know. You know, and I'm saying, man, look at, you know, they sweeping that red dirt, you know, but that's how they are, you know, and
yes.
wash clothes in a tub. I did that when I was over there. I asked, you know, my husband said, I said, you want me to wash your clothes? He said, yeah. So you know, I put it in the bucket, and you know, when I go over there, you know, I'm a Gambian woman, you know.
Yes, I know that's right, Cheryl.
I go all out. I'm a Gambian woman. I do the the green peppers and onions and all that, throw it in a pot, and you know, I even went to the market and got some fish, and the girl left it. They cut it, but they don't cut it the head completely off. But
Yeah.
yeah, and I you know, cook the vegetables and the fish together, and put it on, and put it on my husband's plate. My husband ate the whole thing. Fish eyes. I said, baby, you ate the eyes.
Oh God, no.
But that's how they do, you know. I mean,
Oh
I ain't
Jesus,
going
no. I'm
nothing.
like, look, I tell them when they cook the fish, I say, cut the head off. I don't want the head.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they use the head for stew.
yeah, yeah.
They use the head for stew. But girl, I ain't eating no doggone fish head.
Girl, the first fish I cooked over there, I told them to cut the heads off, and the girl that took me to the market, she said, sure. Well, she said, Sarah, they cutting the heads off. I said, yeah, I told them to cut the head. But the one she bought for me had the head on it, so you know, I just cooked it and
Oh Jesus!
put it
Look,
on
look, if the head got to be on that sucker, I got to pluck the eyes out. I can't handle fish looking at me while I'm trying to eat it.
Girl, my husband ate the eyes and everything. I said, you ate that.
Oh no, I can't do it.
He
I
said,
can't
"Our
do it.
bones." spit out bones. That's my baby though. That's my
Oh
baby.
my God.
That's my baby
That
boy.
is crazy, man. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's
But
my
yeah, so anyway, getting back to like the sewing and everything, man. I just wanna like once the ladies they start sewing the clothes and I bring it back, I'm just gonna be trying to look for spots to where I'm gonna also put it online, but where I can actually put their clothes up in the stores over here in the States. So I'm gonna be myself, I'm gonna be going back and forward, you know,
yeah.
to Gambia and here as well.
But
So
Tina, you know what? A lady just called me last night. This lady I
mhm.
know from here. She just called me last night. She said, Cheryl, she said, you back in the States? I said, yeah. She said, girl, I want some of those African dresses. And I said,
We got it.
yep. I said, well, you gotta get somebody to measure you. And I can, when I go back over there, I can pick out the fabric because they got some beautiful fabric.
Oh my God. Girl,
Beautiful
let me tell you
fabric.
something. You would go broke over there if I'm
Yes,
telling you with that fabric. Oh
yes.
Lord.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's beautiful and it's cheap. And I was telling
Yes.
her, I said, you got to give me your measurements because she said, I like wearing African attire. And I said, and I like wearing them too. I used to
They
like
so
wearing them.
comfortable.
Yeah, yeah. And I
They
think
so
it's so
comfortable.
pretty.
Yes.
I mean,
Girl.
it's
Look,
beautiful. Them dresses,
girl,
them
I wear them so much now. My family be like, when I get ready to go to the family events or different things, they be like, can you please dress American?
well, I don't have but three outfits from Africa
Girl,
that I
my
had
whole
to
entire wardrobe
for
is
real.
African
But
dog.
see, when I lose some more weight, because I would have got some dresses when I was over there. In fact, I met this girl that in this store down the street, down where I was, and she told me she made clothes, and she said maybe I can make you some, but it was time for me to leave, so I told her I
Mhm.
said when I come back I'm gonna check you out, because
Girl, I'm
she
gonna have to research my YouTube channel because I ran across. I don't know which channel I was on, but there's a guy there, girl, that makes shoes, the
what
leather shoes, the leather
leather
sandals and
shoes.
stuff.
Yes.
Yes, girl, I can't wait to.
I
I'm gonna
think
have
I
to go
saw
back
that
to my
on
channel.
YouTube. I think I saw that on YouTube.
Uh huh. So
Yeah.
I want to get some of those. I want to get me some leather sandals and things like that made as well.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
Yes.
think I saw that on YouTube. Yeah.
Yes. And the earrings and things like that. I mean, girl, I can't wait to get over there. And take some stuff for the women so they can get busy, honey.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm
Honey,
gonna
I know
try.
I'm gonna
Like
be
I said,
decked out.
yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get the go get the bottle, Miracle. I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna get these sewing machines together.
Okay.
You know. Yeah.
Hmm. And I'm gonna buy some when I go over there.
Some sewing machines.
Hmm.
What
I'm
they
gonna
sell?
buy.
What they sell them
You
at?
know what? You know they the ladies they use the old fashioned sewing machines where you use the foot pedal where they don't you don't even have you don't even need electric. That's what they sew with, believe it or not.
For real?
Yeah, yeah. But if you're donating some electric sewing machines, then I'll just buy a small generator for them so they can use those as well.
Yeah, cause like I said, I know I got. Well, actually, I bought one sewing machine from an auction,
Hmm.
at the Goodwill, and I'm gonna go back up there. I haven't been up there in a while, but
Hmm.
I got two nice sewing machines. I do have, but I got one I bought from the auction. But I'm gonna go up there and see if I can find some more sewing machines because them Africans they be buying them sewing machines because I mean everybody's sewing, everybody's making clothes. That,
Yes.
that's a big business. That's a
Yeah.
big
And that no, and that's the thing about it. That's why they have a problem with a lot of the people, the nonprofits sending in American clothes because they want to keep their culture. You know what I
yeah,
mean? with wearing their
Yeah,
traditional clothes
yeah,
rather than the westernized clothes.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
they
yeah,
want to keep their tradition. You
yeah.
know,
And
and which
especially
is
for
good. Go ahead.
especially especially for things like Tabaski and Ramadan and all that, and they dress up in there, yeah. And the men and their attire, beautiful.
Yes, yes, I love it. I know I bought my husband a couple of
Beautiful.
shirts. I haven't bought him a full suit yet, but I just bought him a couple of shirts, and he'll wear it, of course, Black History Month. But that's
Uh-huh.
it. Yeah, he don't just wear it like I wear it when I go.
Yeah.
Every now and then I had to beg him to wear it if we go somewhere and I decide I want to wear my traditional. I'm like, can you please wear your
Girl, I think they look so nice with the
I know.
because my husband, he I don't know his whoever makes his clothes, yeah, his tailor, yeah, he's really nice. He's nice,
Yeah,
because my
yeah.
husband when he put on here, I mean, they have some nice style. Well, it's most of the material, the
Hmm.
material, and then yeah, the designs are beautiful.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the designs are
So,
beautiful.
Cheryl, what would you say to the single women over here in the States and abroad? Because we don't know, some other people might be looking in the UK, they might be looking from the Caribbean island. I don't know. Um, but what would you say to the single African American or the African diaspora, the women? What would you say to them who are looking or who would want who needs a husband, who wants a mate?
Well, like I've told people that I know, that the men over there, they're looking for black women. They're good, hard working men. And they showed you so much love. They showed you a lot of love. And I mean, I feel like as a single woman, that take a trip to Africa. You don't have to jump and get married and all that right there. But just take a trip and spend some time over there and see how you like it and see, because the men gonna come after you. They gonna go. You ain't got to worry about that.
You
They
ain't got to
gonna do
chase them down
You
and
ain't
beg
got
them
to
for
chase
no ring and
anything. You
tell them
got to run from them
if you
because they
want me
gonna
have
be
you got a ring on, you got to put a ring on and all that. You ain't got to sing that song.
no. They will get. They'll find you, chase you down every time I go. I ain't gonna even tell this story, but anyway,
I know what you're
they'll find you.
saying.
Yeah, because every time my husband used to go to work, and I go out to the Gambia. Lord, girl, I know a guy. I know a guy that used to come every time he saw me walking down the road. Here he come, and I mean yeah, yeah. They all want somebody good for them. They all
Yeah.
and that's what they always tell me. Do you have a friend, somebody I can talk to? As a matter of fact, is when I was over there this time, I got his number, and he told me, he said, find me somebody nice. They all said the same thing, find me somebody nice, because
Yes.
the white men go over there and they show a few dollar bills, and them African women, they be on them. So and then
They
they do, and the white men are telling,
can't compete with them.
huh, right.
They can't
And the
keep.
white men, yeah, they can't compete with the white men. And a white man might just get the hair fixed or give them a
Yeah.
meal or something like that. They can't.
Yes.
The African men can't compete with them because they don't have that kind of money. And
Yes.
so the
Yes.
African women, the young girls especially, you should see them. They be decked out and waiting on them white men to come around and so they can call themselves this my boyfriend or whatever. And them white
Yeah.
after they get what they want, they gone. They go home
Yeah.
to their real wives, you know. But
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
that's why a lot of them, you know, they don't even. I think that's why a lot of them don't even deal with the African women because they know that if the white man come, the first thing they gonna do is, you know, they flash a little few dollars and the women, you know, they go where the money at, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know, it's and I think that's mostly what be going on over there, you know, because the white man tell the girls, you know, they can't do nothing for you, you know. I got money, you know. And
Wow.
everybody and the African men over there scrambling trying to make ends meet, you know.
Yes.
They're not built like that, you know. Not
Yes.
not not
Yes.
with the financial part. I can tell you because my
Yeah.
husband he got the best job working for the president, but the money is terrible.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
money is awful. You know, it's
Yeah.
the same
And
thing
on top of that, they only get paid what once a month.
once a month. And I mean, everybody
Little bitty salaries, and then they got to stretch
little.
that joke off for a month.
That's right. And see, but the president and all of his people, they doing great. But the people in the country, the Gambians, no. No, it's nobody that's doing for them. It's nobody
It's
that cares
terrible.
about them. You know,
It's terrible. It
it
is
is terrible.
terrible.
It is terrible.
It
It's
is terrible.
nobody. Yeah, they
At
don't.
least they should raise the wage so that
Right,
they can, where it's livable, where they can make a decent
right,
living.
right. They won't
You
even do
know.
that. And I mean, they don't even build up the streets and stuff. They don't. It's just that they don't care. The government officials and all of them, they don't care about them people. They care about their own families, and that's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
it's sad.
It
It's
is.
really sad.
It's really sad. It's really sad. But like they said, Gambia is the smiling coast of Africa. Them people work with little of nothing, but they
Look,
still
girl, they make it work or what?
they make it work.
They
And
make it work.
that's right. They don't have
Just
no
like
other choice.
it's like the family. Okay, it's like how my parents said back like in the 40s and 50s. You know,
Uh-huh.
they take a little or nothing, honey, and just make it work. Like
Make
you
it
and
work.
I, now my sister, I got her by 8 years,
Uh-huh.
but so she don't she didn't hear some of these stories that my mom said, Mike, because I got my siblings, some years between us. But I used to hear them talking about how they parents what they had to do when they was coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
How they
right,
made little or nothing. So
right,
basically, when you go back to Gambia, it's the same way. You're
right.
watching them take a little bit of stuff like
Um,
they're back in the 40s and 50s, taking these
right.
because they ironing with an iron that you got to put on a coal and make hot.
My husband
You know
showed
what
me
I'm saying?
one.
That was back in the 40s and 50s.
Yeah, he showed me one of those things, you know, because I sent the iron over there, and he said this ain't the type of iron that we use. And when I was there this time, he showed me an iron. I said, "What is that that you put the coal in?" I said, what is that?
Right,
Yeah, I was
right.
I couldn't believe it. I
Girl,
couldn't
let me tell you
believe
something. When I had the gospel program over there, I had and some of the ladies, they came over. Some of one of my family members, they came over. She came over with her then husband because they're divorced now. But they came over to the house that I was renting over there, and I told them I wanted them to cook for the pastor and for the people that I had invited before the gospel program, right?
it. Uh-huh.
So, girl, here I got this big sprawling kitchen for her to come and cook in.
They cooked
Girl,
outside.
they went outside and cooked all that food outside.
Yeah, yeah.
I
That's
just,
how my
they just looked at
sister.
they looked at the stove like it was an alien.
That's how my sister-in-law used to cook, but she passed. She died.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Well, sorry for your
God
loss.
rest her soul. But she, yeah,
Yeah.
they that when they did my wedding. I had a big wedding over there.
Wow.
Yeah, and when they did my wedding, they cooked outside and
Mhm.
it was just so nice and the women always dance.
Yes.
Yeah, that's their
Yes.
culture. The
You're gonna
women,
hear the drums and get them. They gonna get
yeah,
get them
yeah,
shoulders going.
yeah, the women always. I've never seen men at my wedding I did, but the women
Mhm.
are always dancing, always. And then you see the lady come around with the bag of she wants you to give some money, and
Yeah.
they sing, yeah. But Tina,
Yes.
I'm gonna have to get off here because I got to go do my granddaughter.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
really enjoyed this, and
Yes. Yes.
you got
Yes.
you got a bunch of questions. On here. We're gonna
Yes.
have
So
to
look,
do this
and the
again.
people look. I'm hoping that this will spark the interest of some of these women over here that that want a mate and can't find a mate. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
hope it sparks the interest, and then some people that want to open up businesses.
yes,
Tired of this hustling and bustling over here in
yes,
the U.S. and you ain't getting
yes,
ahead. Man, you could go to Gambia. You got Senegal, you got
yes,
Tanzania, you got so many places where you could go over on a continent where you don't have
yes,
to struggle like this. It's
yes.
just ridiculous. You just keep working, 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 and ain't getting nowhere.
Nowhere. That's like,
Next thing you know, you're dead, 10 feet
yep,
under.
yep.
So
That's like
no, you want to enjoy your senior years. That's what I keep telling my husband. I'm like, dude, look, how many YouTube channels we got to listen to before you get it? Jesus
it's
Christ. I mean,
it's
Lord have mercy. Why don't you understand?
yeah,
This
yeah.
is not living over
Yeah,
here. We
no,
surviving. We're not living.
yes. That's
We're
yeah,
surviving.
surviving. That's all it is.
And that's
Surviving.
not life. That is not what God wanted for us. He wanted us to live. He came to give us life to live it more abundantly,
Yeah,
not struggling like a dog.
yeah.
We in the wrong system. Of course, now I like the money.
Yeah.
I like
The
I like
money,
that American dollar. You
yes.
know,
We
but
all do.
it's man, you got to work 3 jobs just to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. And see, that's what
So,
my husband think. He think when he come over here, I'm gonna be rich. I said, baby, you ain't gonna be rich not in the US. I said, you can take your American dollars to Gambia and be rich, but you're not gonna be rich not in the US. No
right,
way.
right.
That's
You're
not gonna
talking
happen.
about a small percentage of people who hit the jackpot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A small percentage who businesses flourish, because I had a flourishing business, and next thing you know, it went downhill. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I know what it's like to make good over here and make good money and stuff like that. I mean, I do.
Right.
I've had it all. I
Right.
have. I can't complain. But
Yeah.
the thing of it is once it's gone, it's gone.
It's
And
gone.
you don't work so doggone hard, you just don't feel like working like that no more.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I
That's
don't. I
true.
don't. I've had it over here. I
Yeah.
have. I'm like, I told my husband,
That's
I'm not
true.
working no more. I said,
Yeah.
after this right here, this little stint right here, and I get my tail over there to Gambia, hang up curtains.
Yeah,
Cause
you ain't
I'm
gotta do
done.
that. Yeah, you ain't gotta work hard over there.
No.
You gotta work and
Girl,
have it.
I'm counting down my years for my little check to come in the mail. Direct deposit or something.
I
Shoot.
got that, but I ain't ready to move permanently yet. I mean, I'm gonna be back and forth, but
Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
they gotta get the lights straight and the water straight.
Yeah.
Over there.
Girl, please,
The
honey. If
lights,
I had them checks you got, girl, I'd be gone. Ain't no doubt in my mind, baby girl. I would be gone. Do you hear me? Huh?
yeah,
Girl, I got to wait 2 more years.
for real.
Yeah, but I'll be back and forth. Within these 2 years, I'll be back and
Yeah,
forth.
and
So
that's
when I
what I
go back,
That's
Yeah,
what
when
I
I go
do.
this time, I'm gonna be really seriously looking for, a place where I want to stay in the bush, how I want to set things up. I might want to stay in the village. I'm trying to decide if I want to stay in the village or do I want to stay on the mainland in Senegal.
Yeah, yeah,
So once I decide that, then I'll be able to pack up all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pack my stuff probably before I leave, so everything will be done and
yeah.
be ready to get shipped.
Cause my land is close to Brickamer. It's
Bruceby
it's
or Bracama?
Brickamer. You know,
Bracama.
yeah, it's close to there. Is yeah, it's real close to there. But
Okay.
it's the next one over.
Yeah.
Start with a J. I
Jam
got
and jelly.
it might be it. It's
Mm-hmm.
right close to Brickamer, right smack right there. Yeah, because that's where we went couple of Saturdays ago to Brikama, and we because my husband's family is got a they just had a house built, and then we walked a few little ways and we was right there in my land. Yeah.
Yeah. Girl,
Hmm.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna be in the bush, but I just gotta, girl. I gotta go back there this time when I go check and see how often I'm gonna see snakes.
I know it.
What kind of
Um,
snakes is back here? How often do y'all treat these? You treat this bush so these snakes can stay away from here. I need to find out all of the particulars before I say I'm gonna move back there in that bush.
yeah, yeah, and I went through the. Well, I told you I went through the bush when we went over there to the
Yeah,
island. But
yeah.
that's too country for me. I got
My husband say, "Girl, you ain't gonna want to stay back there." But I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna seriously check it out and see if I think I can stay back there because I got a couple of business ideas, and you got to be with your business.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, man.
I wouldn't mind having a business in Senegambia.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
building up in Senegambia.
I
Yeah.
know. I
Yeah, they got
know. It's so
some new.
nice.
When I went there, last week, girl, they got a lot of nice um stores and stuff up in there, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I even I think I even saw a makeup you know place where they do your
Like a
makeup.
boutique.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Hmm.
so many things you can do. You could be doing
So many,
lingerie.
yes,
Girl,
so
let me
many
tell you something. They
things.
ain't got no bras over there. There's so many different ideas that you could be. Oh my God.
Yes, I
You
mean
know?
any type of business you want. And see, that's the good part, because like I was thinking about one time doing a woman's store. And,
Yes.
and you could bring so much from the U.S. and take it over there that they don't even have yet.
Yes.
Because I was thinking
Girl,
about the
lingerie, that would be a
yes,
big thing, especially for
yes,
American women because and the women from the UK, we used to wear like good bras. You know what I mean? Especially
yes,
as voluptuous women, we
yes,
need good bras and
yes.
panty girls, things like that. They don't have that. You can't find that over there.
No,
So that's a business right there for
that's
somebody.
right. That's right.
You know?
That's right. The least little thing you think you could have a business. Yes.
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 Because I mean, I went in stores looking for stuff that we have that they looked at me like I was crazy. You know?
Look like you got two heads.
I went looking for ground beef and they looked at me, oh, block cheese. I said, what? Yeah. Yeah. And,
Yes.
and one store they had I don't know where they got their American stuff from, but they had American stuff coming in. And I walked in the store and it was peroxide, and the lady said, well, do you know what this is for? What they use this for? And I had to tell I said, what? You know? So I mean, you can go over there with a business, it's gonna boom. It's
Yes.
boom, especially in Gambia.
I would
Yeah.
tell you the craziest thing is like first aid kits, stuff like
Uh-huh.
that, band-aids. When I went back in the village, and I went and I took some stuff to the clinic that's back in the village. Do you know they were out of Band-Aids?
Girl, I know hospitals, like my husband said, that they don't have nothing in them. I went this when you called me to do this, when I was at the hospital visiting my mother-in-law, the lights was out. The lights was out.
I mean, somebody with some serious money, girl, they could clean up with supplies like that, like commercial grade generators.
Right.
You know what I mean? To sell to those clinics and things like that. Somebody that's in the import export. Oh my goodness.
And then this guy told me from Nigeria that his mother had a store in Nigeria from and she lived here in the US, and she had she sold vitamins, and they love vitamins.
Wow.
I hope they ain't my husband. Somebody called me, but that's probably my daughter. But yeah, they love the vitamins. That's another thing that you could, sell vitamins. Stuff like that.
Yes.
I mean, little stuff. That's crazy. But Tina, I really have to go because I gotta
okay. But so anyway, I thank you for coming on the show, and we're gonna stay in touch and all of that talking back and forth so that we can be ready for our trip this fall.
Right,
so
right.
I'm excited.
Right.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
And look, you'll help me stay focused. Because I got ADHD.
I'm definitely gonna do that, Tina, because we gotta
go ADHD. I'll be all over the place.
Yeah, because we gotta do some things. We gotta go over there and do some things. Yes.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, we gotta go over there and do some things. Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope everybody that viewed the show, they enjoyed the show. And I got to get off here now and try to figure out how to save the show so I can post it up on my channel, so people will be able to go and see, come back and review and see it, the ones that wasn't able to get on the channel.
Right, right. But
all right, well, you go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm so happy I'm finally getting back on the channel and getting ready to start putting some energies as I do my 10-week countdown.
Yeah. All right, Tina, you take care now.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. Bye-bye.